I found you. Two worlds collided. I see forever in your eyes. You're everything to me, darling. I can't believe we made it here. Now I promise you I will love you forever. I will love you forever, forever, forever. You and I will be together. I see forever in your smile. Come what may, I promise to love you every day. Your heart beats mine. I will love you forever. I will love you forever, forever, one step, one word, one breath. One spark, one love, one heart. One frame, one beat, one stage, one chance, one life, one dance, one me, one you, one truth.
Lisa and Landon have invited you all to witness one such new tradition. Lisa has asked her father to make a box. The Unity box seen before, right here. Both Robert and Lou Gardner and Dan and Stephanie Smith have written letters, words to encourage the couple and to symbolize the joining of these two families. In addition to these letters, Lisa and Landon will place 2 letters of their own. The first will be personal vows and letters they have written for today. The second will be opened 1 year from today on their anniversary, in addition to those letters given to them by their parents. Each year, a letter will be read, and a new letter will be placed into the box to be read the next year, and then the next year, until there is a last letter. Landon, will you please read your first letter to Lisa?
Lisa, I used to be the man who always worried what tomorrow would bring, especially if I would ever find true love. Through the long, hard days and heartbreak, I felt as if my heart was slowly eroding away, and I thought I may never find you. There were days when I was thinking about quitting when it came to pursuing relationships. Little did I know my thoughts and emotions would soon undergo a complete transformation. One hot evening in July, you took my worries away. Nice car. Those 2 words were all it took to make me open my eyes and think, hey, this girl actually understands me. From falling asleep on my shoulder to our first date, our first Disney World experience together, to the little conversations we had under the stars in the bed of my truck at that old oak tree. I know that I'm madly in love with you, and I want to spend the rest of our lives together under God. I truly believe our love for each other exemplifies a characteristic of God's greater plan that is beyond our own understanding. You've taught me to keep my chin up when I thought the days couldn't get any better. You taught me how to slow down in this short, fast-paced life we live and not to always take myself so seriously. When I hug you or hold your hand, I never want to let go. I've waited anxiously for the day when goodbye no longer has to be said. Your personality embodies great joy, humor, positivity, and happiness. Although it has been over 3 years, you made each and every day much more enjoyable for the both of us. Your voice calms me. Your presence reminds me that no matter what happens, good or bad, I'm constantly reminded of how God has blessed me with someone so special. Every day, you challenge me to become a better man. As we stand here at this altar today, I wasn't sure if this day would ever come. I am overjoyed to be here, confessing my unconditional and everlasting love for you. From this day forward, I promise that I will do everything in my power to be the best man and husband I can be. I promise to take care of you when you're sick, to be patient with you, and promise that I will always be there for you and bring you happiness in all ways that I can. I promise to genuinely love you with all of my heart and all of my being. You emulate everything I've always wanted in a woman, friend, and soulmate. Out of the billions of people on this earth, you chose me. This I will cherish forever. I've found the best partner to face the world with. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you as my wife, and I can't wait to see what blessings God has planned for us in the future.
Lisa, will you now please read your first letter to Landon?
I got pockets. All right. Landon, when we met on July 5th, 2018, this day was just a twinkle in our eyes. An innocent text of, hey, nice car, sprung into a friendship, a relationship, an engagement, and now a marriage. You're gonna make me cry if you do that. I feel like our relationship is a testament to how God works in mysterious ways. We went to the same college, had mutual friends. I'm looking at you, Nicole. But we did not officially cross paths until my senior year. But I feel like God waited until we were in a place where we were ready emotionally for this next phase of life. I feel as though God waited to bring us together in his infinite timing, and it was indeed perfect. When writing these vows, I kept trying to figure out when the exact moment it was that I knew you were the one, and that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with you. And there are several key moments that stood out to me. The first one being that you always respected my boundaries, even when I was kind of callous and mean about them sometimes. But then I think about how you took me on a helicopter ride on our third date and wanted to show me the lake that I have now come to love. And I'm thankful that I passed your test that day when you purposefully threw me off the back of the Sea-Doo, and I was laughing. I cannot wait to go back to the lake with you this summer and wakeboard. Thank you for introducing me to the sport that I have now come to love. But then there was the moment of making Oreo balls in my living room, listening to Posty before my Thanksgiving break. Just the simple fact of us being together was enough for us. Or maybe it was the night that we went to the big tree and looked up at the stars to the bed of your truck. I'll never forget that amazing date or the amount of bug bites we received. Who knew that that date was going to set the stage for your proposal a few years later? But I cannot overlook the countless times you played guitar or worked on your car while I studied or worked on a paper, or the countless Starbucks drinks you've gotten me. By the way, you still owe me. You supported me through grad school, working full-time, being almost 2 hours away from each other, navigating a pandemic, and you still and remained so patient with me. I love how you support me fully. However, I'm very happy that the 4 a.m. drives are done. All of this to say, Landon, that I cannot pinpoint the exact moment where I knew that I loved you, because each moment with you just reaffirms what I knew from the beginning, that we are going to be together and we're going to be married. I remember one hot summer night at the lake, you were showing off your car, and I began to picture my life with you. A life of car shows, you beaming with pride at your Mustangs, hot summers, and lawn chairs that have now taken permanent residence in the back of my car. And I thought, yes, I am more than okay with this life, because seeing you so passionate about something makes me happy. I cannot promise I will never complain about the heat or the bugs or the amount of people who ask if I am Sasha, which is the name of his Mustang. But I will promise to slow down and not always be in a rush. I promise to always be your Ghost Adventures buddy and scream with you when they show the SLS camera. I cannot promise that I will never be scared by you walking in and simply saying hi, but I promise that I will laugh with you. I promise to be there for you when you've had a rough day, a new success, or just need a hug. I love you, Landon, and I will pick you every day. I love your kindness, warmth, willingness to go the extra mile, and your ability to make everyone feel so loved and appreciated. I admire you so much, and you make me so happy. I vow to always be transparent with you and let you in. And I wish I could vow that every day will be amazing and joyful, but I vow to hold your hand through it all and be there to lift you up. I love you.
By the power vested in me by the state of Missouri, and more importantly, the Lord our God, I pronounce you husband and wife. Landon, kiss your wife for the first time. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my esteemed privilege to present to you for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Woo!
Behold all the pieces of fortress that once stood. The canvas's colors can't hold like they once could. Listen to the growing sound of all I've known that bids me farewell. I saw the new horizon deep within your eyes as the autumn leaves fell. And I'm in love. Yeah, I'm in love. Oh, you broke me like the dawn breaks through the night. That didn't even know that it needed light. And I'm in love. What good are hands if there's nothing that they hold? And what good are hearts if you bury them all alone? Oh, everything I knew is turning into ruins in your shadow. And I thought that I'd be ready, but falling isn't steady.